Hello everybody, this is Marcos Cabrera, harmonica player from Venezuela, coming at you today with a free chromatic harmonica lesson about the pentatonic scales in all 12 keys. There is also a free ebook where I developed some layouts and exercises to help you learn, understand, and apply these scales faster. So the download link is going to be down here on the description. And let's get started, everybody there watching me. What is a pentatonic scale? I am sure a lot of you that are watching this video know, but for those of you that don't know what is a pentatonic scale, a pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale. So if we think of a C major pentatonic scale, we have C, D, E, G, A. This major pentatonic scale can also be a minor pentatonic scale if we start from the A as a root. So we have A, C, D, E, and G for our A minor pentatonic scale. So C major pentatonic scale and A minor pentatonic scale. So on my ebook that is for free for you to learn, because guitar players, they have access to this information and we do not. So I explain you how to build each one of these scales in all 12 keys theoretically, and then on the second chapter I show you some of the diagrams for you to understand when you have to blow the notes, when you have to roll the notes or use the bottom. And if you study them hard in all 12 keys, you will realize that there are 3 kinds of pentatonic scales. Ones where you don't use the bottom, other kind of pentatonic scales where you use the bottom all the time, and other kind of pentatonic scale where you mix the uses of the bottom and not using the bottom. Let's get started with the one that don't use the bottom, okay? So my right hand is going to be here. I'm not going to use it. First scale is D minor pentatonic or F major pentatonic. So D, F, G, A, C, D. Right? Also for this group, my hand is going to continue here. There are 3 scales. First one was this D minor. The other one is going to be A minor. A, C, D, E, G, A. And the last pentatonic where you don't use this bottom here is going to be E minor. E, G, A, B, D, E. Then the other kind of pentatonic scales, you are going to be using this bottom all the time. They are going to be D sharp minor pentatonic scale, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp. Then A sharp minor pentatonic scale, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, G sharp, A. And the last one of this group is going to be F minor pentatonic scale. So F, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, D sharp, F. Sorry for the mistake in there. Well, when we talk about all 12 keys, it's actually 12 scales. Till now we have played just 6. We have 6 more where you have to mix both techniques. Not using the bottom and using the bottom. So, first one of this group is going to be C minor pentatonic scale. That is C, E flat, F, G, B flat, C. Then we have G minor pentatonic scale, which is going to be G, B flat, C, D, F, G. Then we will have B minor pentatonic scale, where we have the notes B, D, E, F sharp, A, B. Then we have F sharp minor pentatonic scale, so F sharp, A, B, C sharp, E, F sharp. Then we have C sharp minor pentatonic scale, C, E, F sharp, G sharp, B natural, C sharp. And finally, we have G sharp minor pentatonic or A flat minor pentatonic. The same thing. We have C sharp, B natural, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G. Well, these are all the pentatonic scales that you will learn them faster if you study the book hard and you watch this video and understand everything about it. If you don't understand, you can ask me some questions on the comments. I would love to answer each one of you. And then for the other chapters, there is the application of these pentatonic scales. So we don't only play them like scale patterns from the beginning of the harmonica to the end of the harmonica. We're going to do melodic exercises, and I choose to use the Jerry Bergonzi pentatonic patterns. For those of you who don't know about Jerry Bergonzi, he's part of the jazz history. He developed some important jazz methods, and he did one about the pentatonics, and I took one of his patterns for you to practice in alto keys. So let's take one of the easiest pentatonic scale that I just described right now, and we're going to take the D minor pentatonic scale. So the Bergonzi pattern is going to be like this. F, C, D, F, G, D, F, G, A, F, G, A, C, G, A, C, D, A, C, D. There are also some play-alongs that I'm going to show you how to practice with them. Here it is, D minor, for example. Quarter notes, now 8 notes. And now 16 notes. Well, there are 12 backing tracks for each one of the keys for you to practice. Let's demonstrate another scale that is more difficult, like a C sharp, for example. So we have C sharp, E natural, F sharp, G sharp, B natural, and C sharp again. So a Bergonzi pattern. Well, then I have another exercise for you to practice, which is going to be your twisting and turning lick. This is a Peter Jelling song. Peter, for those of you that don't know about this blues artist, he is a harmonica player from Australia, wrote some books, methods for you to learn blues guitar, blues diatonic, and I learned the harmonica for the first time with one of these books. And there was this song named after Twisting and Turning that I thought, what a great song. It makes a really nice use of the blues scale. So I take the main lick of this song and transcribe it in all 12 keys for you to practice all your pentatonic scales in all 12 keys, and also realize that there is this blue note that makes the blues scale be called the blues scale because of the blue note. So if we take the easiest, the pentatonic scale on the chromatic harmonica is going to be D. G sharp is the blue note there. So the lick and there is this exercise in all 12 keys where F star I think is on the F. Sorry for the mistaking, but I have practiced this like a lot, and it's been a while since I don't play this thing no more because I play it with the diatonic harmonic and all 12 keys, and I just got tired of it, and I'm playing it like I remember. This is a great exercise for you to practice the blues scale and learn where it comes from, how we can apply it with this funky rhythm. Then I decided to transcribe the Miles Davis, here it is with me all the time, song So What, specifically his solo, the chorus, D minor chorus that he played. Right? Because if you practice them in all 12 keys, you will have all these licks and ideas in your head to apply it on these play alongs I'm provided to